Today we're going to draw structures of the thorax using the ribs 3 through 13 as our landmarks. We're going to begin with drawing a box that the heart sits in. We're going to run it from the third rib, ventrally to the sternum, caudally to the 6th intercostal space, and our dorsal level will be the level of the shoulder joint. We're going to draw an oval leaning cranial dorsally to represent the heart in this box. Then we're going to split this into 4 chambers. This is basically kind of a crude clock face, and it's very crude, but it gives you an idea where these structures exist. Cranioventrally will be the right ventricle, caudal ventrally will be the left ventricle, caudal dorsally will be the left atrium, and craniodorsally will be the right atrium. We'll then continue with drawing the diaphragm, and to do that we'll go from the angle of the last rib down to the 8th costal cartilage. We'll kind of make a line that connects these, and this represents the caudalmost aspect of the diaphragm. It also represents the caudalmost aspect of the pleural and thoracic cavity. We're going to continue drawing the diaphragm as a dome shape as it projects cranially as a dome up to the 6th intercostal space. Basically butts right up against the heart. We'll draw the caudal vena cava coming off the dorsal aspect of the caudal heart, and it's going to run through the diaphragm. We'll draw the cranial vena cava coming off the dorsal aspect of the cranial heart, and we'll run that to the thoracic inlet. We'll draw the aorta coming off the cranial dorsal of the heart and curving to head dorsally and caudally towards the diaphragm. We'll draw the pulmonary trunk basically coming off the cranial dorsal aspect of the left side of the heart. The lung field we're going to draw using its caudal ventral border that runs from the dorsal aspect of the second to last intercostal space to the 6th costochondral junction. So we'll draw a line that represents the basal border of the lungs here, or the caudal ventral border. You can see it is cranial to the line of pleural reflection, or the lung lobes. We can project that lung field cranially all the way to the thoracic inlet, and even a little cranial to this at times for the pleural cupula. To finish off, the trachea will course caudally down the ventral neck through the thoracic inlet and terminate dorsal to the heart at about T5. The esophagus will course caudally down the neck, run through the thoracic inlet to the left of the trachea, then it will return dorsal to the trachea before passing through the diaphragm, ventral to the aorta, and dorsal to the caudal vena cava.